what we've been most creative with is our scheduling. It is a job in and to itself, and I work with one of my attendings, and it's like we have 5 different spreadsheets with everyone, but it really is teamwork. And the most important thing is to have a big team.
Right.
And to be innovative in the ways of thinking of, there's a huge divide between the front lines and the people at home who aren't able to work. And how do we get the people at home who aren't able to work, your specialist surgeons, your bariatric surgeons, for example, who aren't doing any cases, but who want to help. And then you have your critical care team, which critical care in general is always so short-staffed. And now you're spread even more thin. How do we match those two together? And that has taken a lot of creativity, a lot of breaking down different, I would say, hierarchies, kind of just going by your first and last name and forgetting all the letters that come afterwards, which I've always been a huge proponent of, but now even more so. You have people working side by side, understanding that it's really, the right person in the right place at the right time. And if we need your help, and you're the chief of laparoscopic surgery, but we need your help to go collect lab data, or to call families for us, or to write the admission H&P, that's what the critical care team needs right now. We really have quadrupled our workload, and we take care of over 100 patients right now, where we really usually only have about 30 to 40 on our service. And it's just the way we've been able to do it is with teamwork and with being very creative in what each role is. We've made role guidelines so that when the general surgeons do show up, or we have transplant surgeons, thoracic surgeons come for their shift and they're not sure what to do, we've made some guidelines as what it means to be a physician extender in a critical care setting. And they have all risen to the challenge. I can tell you it is really, really great to see, and it makes our lives so much easier. So I'm forever indebted to them. I can't wait to throw a big party to thank all of them. But that has been, one of the most creative ways that we've been able to help our team. My words of advice are just take it one day at a time, one little bite at a time. It's possible. Teamwork is really, really important. You have to look in places that you didn't think you were going to find help to find help. And everyone is capable of helping. Everyone needs direction. So it's worth taking the time and effort to train someone to help you. I am someone, and most of us in critical care are of, have this attitude of like, it's just easier if I do it myself. Let me just do it myself. That won't work during this pandemic. You really need to be able to delegate, which is hard for a lot of us, but to be able to release some of that hold that you have, to trust the people around you, to be able to delegate responsibilities to them, and then you act as the leader to just get the information back, to set up a tiered system with your attending at the top, and then overseeing multiple critical care patients. But it's really, really important to take bite-size approach, to be able to just do a little bit at a time, and know that you have a lot of support to reach out. I can tell you it's been really, really helpful to have the New Jersey chapter. We have a WhatsApp, we have an email group, and to really talk to colleagues and see how they're doing innovative things. One of the biggest things we're very proud of at Hackensack is when this all started, we were getting very early on, we were getting requests for transfers throughout our network. They wanted to transfer to Hackensack because they didn't know how to care for these patients. And I said, what is it that they don't feel comfortable with? Because we can't keep taking all these transfers. So they said, we're not comfortable with proning. We don't know how to prone patients. And we know that that is one of the mainstays of treatment, that we have seen patients with, PO2s of 60 get proned, and within an hour or two triple, their PO2. Right. So we set up a small team of 1 or 2 people, and we went to all of the network hospitals, 10 hospitals in our network, and we taught them how to prone over a weekend. We spent all day Saturday and Sunday driving up and down New Jersey, and it really has made a huge difference. So I think looking to the specialties, maybe maybe one hospital in your network, or maybe not even in your network, maybe down the road, may know something a little bit more about how to treat COVID. Reach out to them. Share. This is the time to share resources. This is the time to not look at, well, they're part of this network or they live in that. It does not matter. This is the time to really reach out to your colleagues and to brainstorm and to share whatever it is that you have.